Hi there, welcome to the top 200 drugs for the classifications of beta blockers, calcium channel blockers, ACE inhibitors, and angiotensin antagonists. These are for your hypertension or your high blood pressure, so you can find those under that classification as well. As we go along, we will be pronouncing these drugs. Some of them will sound like they're pronounced wrong, and they might be pronounced wrong. However, it's pronounced how I remember how to spell the drugs as well. So if that helps you, great. If it doesn't, I am sorry for pronouncing them wrong, but hopefully it'll help you in the end anyway. So for each slide, the classification will be on the top, the name brand will be in the middle, and the generic will be at the bottom. Bistolic is the name brand, nebivolol is the generic, and it is a beta blocker. Coreg is the name brand, carvedilol is the generic, and it is a beta blocker. Inderal is the name brand, propranolol is the generic, and it is a beta blocker. Tenormin is the name brand, atenolol is the generic, and it is a beta blocker. Toprol XL is the name brand, metoprolol is the generic, and it is a beta blocker. Cardizem is the name brand, diltiazem is the generic, and it is a calcium channel blocker. Norvasc is the name brand, amlodipine is the generic, and it is a calcium channel blocker. Procardia, as well as Adalat, that is the name brand, and the generic is nifedipine, and this is a calcium channel blocker. Acupril is the name brand, quinapril is the generic, and it is an ACE inhibitor. Altase is the name brand, ramipril is the generic, and it is an ACE inhibitor. Lotensin is the name brand, benazepril is the generic, and it is an ACE inhibitor. Prinavil or Zestril is the name brand, this is lisinopril, the generic, and it is an ACE inhibitor. Vasotec is the name brand, enalapril is the generic, and it is an ACE inhibitor. Avapro is the name brand, irbesartan is the generic, and is an angiotensin antagonist. Benicar is the name brand, olmesartan is the generic, and is an angiotensin antagonist. Cozar is the name brand, losartan is the generic, and it is an angiotensin antagonist. Diovan is the name brand, valsartan is the generic, and is an angiotensin antagonist.